took me so long getting back to my right mind. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. 5 days straight, no rest, oh well. Don't need no scale. I've been on my, I don't need no help. Always getting money, raise no sleep. Every day I work my thumb. I don't get to take off. A hater get up. I'm ready like lift off. I never been nowhere, but I'm ready to stay gone. Nothing ever lasts long. I'm always beating the odds. Taking all these trips, I had to go and get a passport. I'm just trying to live.
Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 20 on EA Sports. We are moments away from kickoff, and we've got a good one on tap between the Carolina Panthers and the Chicago Bears. With that, we'll get out to Matt Nagy's home opener as coach of the Bears as we get to Soldier Field with Brandon Gott.
Yeah, it's not Matt Nagy.
Now we'll see what this offense can do as they'll get their first shot here with less than a minute gone by in the first quarter. To throw from his end zone. Dudley nowhere to escape, and he goes down. K-Wad short with a sack. That's 315 pounds of man right there. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. To throw from his end zone. Dudley, incomplete. The all-pro linebacker Luke Kuechly right there on the coverage, stride for stride. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. They run with punt. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take.
Still scoreless here in the first, but a 3rd down situation forthcoming. Let's get into the action. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore.
Fuck! We just don't
A well-executed 22-yard gain. Still nothing here in quarter one, but an early test to check in on as we've got a 3rd down situation looming. 3rd and long, it's Newton. And that is incomplete. So it's 3rd down, ball inside the red zone, and his defense looking to get the stop they need. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29.
Actually, who the fuck backs him up? Anyway. Just one person? Okay. Oh god. I really took a lot of good people from them.
It's about teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. Time to get back into the action. The football in the red zone for this offense. It's 2nd down, 6 yards to go. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10.
Let's get it.
On 3rd down, a run with Cohen. He's got the first down inside the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
The other one had to set. And he's got his man. That's Robinson. Touchdown, Bears. This defense backed up now as they're looking at a 1st and goal just inside the 10. Newton throwing again. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel. Time winding down here in this first half as we get you back out to the action. On 1st down, Dudley. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Akeem Hicks at 6'5", 332 finds his way home for the sack. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. That's caught inside the 20. A big play there just before halftime. 58 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Oh, a nice spin. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1. We now proceed to the start of the 2nd half. Set to resume. Here we go with the 2nd half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick.
Here we go. Here we go.
So a big 3rd down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the 3rd quarter. To throw on 3rd down. Newton brings up 4th down. Solid coverage by the Bears D. It was the veteran Devin McCourty. The offense is in the red zone. It's a 1st and 10 situation at the 15-yard line. Back to throw. Dudley to the goal line, but it's incomplete. James Bradbury, he was right there to break it up. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Sliding out of the pocket. His throw incomplete. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that will... Back now at Soldier Field. This defense now trying desperately to hold on to this 4th quarter lead, but to do it, they've got to keep this offense out of the end zone. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Again, Newton. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Throwing is Newton. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Ian Thomas. A big drive forthcoming here. Time not a huge issue just yet. On 1st and 10, Dudley. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Out of the gun, running with Cohen. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. It's a big-time play there for the Bears. And even 60 yards. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw toward the end zone. But that's going to wind up incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th? Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this one will not work.
The Bears.
Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for Carolina, they did what they needed to do. They split their first 2 road games of the year. And they...
Adios. Like, subscribe, hit that notification.